What's going on, everybody? It's Tater Streams. This is the daily dose of YouTube. Every Tuesday and every Thursday, we put out a little video of what's going on YouTube, so you don't have to siphon through all that crap. You can just watch it on your morning commute. I've picked a couple of shorts today to go through. Excuse me, I'm really tired today, and I gotta go back to work and potentially work 8 more hours tonight. So, without further ado, let's get into the shorts over here. Okay.
The Free Britney movement was a mistake. The uncomfortable truth is that now, 4 years after the Free Britney movement was successful, we know that she is not well. We see that online every single day. Now, just as an example, if you do not follow Britney Spears on Instagram, which I don't know if I would encourage that you do, I was about to say that, but maybe don't. It's just a very, very odd trip on a daily basis. But in case you don't follow her, one example is that in a very oddly written Instagram post, Britney announced that she had just adopted a baby girl. That was not true. The media was reporting on it like, what does she mean? She just adopted this girl? No, she was speaking about these baby dolls that she has that she carries around. She has also had multiple wellness checks over the last couple of years since getting out of her conservatorship, which was the reason why the Free Britney movement was started in the first place. And
yeah, I mean, she posts a lot of stuff. She posts a lot of weird things in general. I mean, most of the videos are her half naked. I don't know if, like, it's a mental thing, if it's a generate, like, traction to her page thing, but it does generate a lot of traction. People watch it, and since she's, you know, Britney Spears, she makes money off that. So, I mean, maybe there's a ploy for that. I could definitely see, like, how, looking from the outside, you think maybe there is a bigger issue here, and maybe the conservatorship was put in place for a reason.
And one of those took place after she posted multiple videos of herself dancing with knives. Just take a watch. So she posted this online, and it prompted a wellness visit to her house. Multiple wellness visits. Now, just to drive the point home even more, another example is when her fireplace randomly exploded, burning off her hair and her eyebrows. Now, guys, I cannot believe I have to say this. These are not normal incidents. These are not normal happenings unless you are somebody who knows somebody or lives with someone with a severe mental illness. And then, unfortunately, like for people like me, that might ring a bell.
So you probably...
That's highly possible that Britney Spears could have a mental illness. But, I mean, guys, put anyone, any normal human being, any one of us, like, into her life. So, like, if I put myself in that situation, like, growing up as a child star on Disney, having to do whatever they make you do to, like, keep moving forward and keep climbing up the ladder, you know what I mean? She was sexualized at a very young age. Justin Timberlake heavily implied like they like had sex, and like, I mean, there's a lot of media attention that was on her. And then I'm sure besides all the media attention, the attention from the fans, and the immense pressure to perform and like continue to do good and not let people down, like that all probably wore on her mentally, plus anything else that happened in the background that we are not familiar with, which, knowing a girl who was sexualized at a young age, I can guarantee you there was a lot in the background we did not know about. We knew about the conservative a little bit. We didn't know the main details of it. So, I mean, there's so much behind it that we don't know. And, yeah, I'm not surprised, like, seeing Britney Spears, how she's acting today. I didn't think the knife thing was that bad.
They have a fuckload of money.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with it?
What do you mean?
You don't do anything with your money.
Who cares?
Me. I'm wondering.
Okay.
What do you plan on doing with your money ever?
Whatever I want. Money is freedom. And if I can do whatever I want, then I have that freedom.
That is a wonderful explanation of what money actually does here in America, or anywhere for that matter. Money buys, you know, freedom from worry, freedom from stress, freedom of time. Money can buy a lot of things. It doesn't buy happiness, which is what everyone says, but it can buy a lot of things. And this coming from Tectone. Tectone wants to know what Asman is going to do with his money. the self-proclaimed most humblest gamer on the planet, and Asmon, who actually is like the most humble base gamer on the planet. I like both of these guys, but Asmon is definitely very humble and like frugal with his money.
So what would one of those things be? Like, do you ever want to like build like a building?
What would I want to do?
Yes.
Nothing.
So when you die, where's that money going?
I'm dead. Who cares?
And the guy who can get it.
I'm dead. I don't know. Battle Royale. Like, I have no idea. Like, the thing is, it's not a big deal, right? I like money. Everybody likes money. It's good too. It's a good metric to view, like, how well are you doing, etc. But, like, I've got plenty of money. It's not a big deal. And so just relax.
Would you let the government just repo that shit?
I don't get, if I'm dead, it doesn't matter.
He does not give a fuck. Asmon is so chill about everything. And I think he really just focuses on the things that he thinks are important in life. Money really isn't one of them. Like, I know in one of his clips, he said he could survive on $12,000 a year, which to me is like impossible. I would never know how the fuck to do that. But apparently a millionaire like Asmon Gold, who does not give a shit about money, could do that. If you ever wonder how he lives, there's an insane house tour that Tectone and Emaru do at Asmon's house. You should check that out. And we're buffering.
Now, by the way, I just want to explain something. This is not my fault, what I'm about to do. This is not a cigarette.
This is a stage prop.
It's a prop.
Yeah.
And there is a loophole in the law that I learned from my dear friend and a great comedian, Doug Stanhope. Oh, good. Doug discovered that smoking on stage is kind of a, yeah, it's a, you know, it's like if Chekhov put a cigarette into a scene. What are you gonna do, cut it out? It's like Disney wanting to cut out the caterpillars smoking of the
hookah.
A true story, by the way.
Yeah?
True story.
But we should say, like I always do when I do demonstrations, we say to the kids, don't do this at home, right?
Oh, yeah, don't do this anywhere. It's stupid. It's actually stupid. It really is. It's one of the dumbest things I've ever done in my life, but...
Heavy addiction, man.
Okay, let's talk about other things.
He knew I was just about to go somewhere else. So, no, good call.
So one of the things, you know, you're lucky because not every actor can.
Yeah, they're not going to cut it out. They're not going to stop
control.
They're going to cheer him. Yeah, they're going to cheer him. Dave Chappelle does that shit.
I only like it because it's breaking the rules. That's the only reason I like it.
I've seen plenty of people do this in, you know, on stages and whatnot when you're not supposed to be doing it.
AI is getting more crazy, bro.
All right, I'm putting a lot of Asmon Gold videos in here, and like, cut me a break. Asmon cuts his shit up so good. He literally makes like 1 minute to 2 minute clips that are very easy to digest, and they have detail in them and a good like base. So that's why I'm putting a lot of Asmon in here.
A girl told me we're made of prompts.
So this is all made with AI.
Like, seriously, dude. You're saying the only thing standing between me and $1 billion is some random text?
Honestly, the biggest red flag is when the guy believes in the prompt theory. Like,
the
really?
Mouth, the mouth is like the biggest thing you can tell that's like AI. Like that. It's like a cocaine mouth.
From prompts?
Don't finish writing that prompt. I don't want to be in your AI movie. Please, leave me alone. I didn't do it. I didn't kill your family. Please stop this now.
These are like cuts from horror
Imagine
movies.
you're in the middle of a nice date with
Can you imagine the porn that you're going to be able to make with
oh
this?
my
Grotesque
god.
abominations made
Dude,
up by the
don't
most
do
twisted
that.
minds.
Ew.
That's crazy. Wow.
handsome man,
It's the
and then he
fact that
brings
there's
up
a
the prompt
mustache
theory. Yuck. We just can't have nice things.
Guys, I actually think that they've crossed over into a realm where it actually is realistic in a way that you might not even imagine. You just saw a female comedian tell an unfunny joke. How the fuck did it know that?
We're not prompts.
Oh my god.
We're not prompts. Where is the prompt writer to save you from me? Where is he?
You still believe we're made of prompts?
That's ridiculous.
Vote for me and I'll ban the prompt theory from schools.
There's no place for that nonsense in our lives.
Like, this is all AI, and it looks so realistic. I mean, everything. All these people, everything going on. Like, I can't find, like, the flaws in it. I don't... man, it looks so realistic. It's gonna get crazy.
I could see something stupid like this catching on. Sitcom episodes that never happened.
So this is an AI video about nothing?
It's about nothing.
Oh my god.
Who would watch a video about nothing?
Play on Seinfeld, AI.
So this
Well,
is an
yeah, exactly. Pythagoras explaining his theorem in ancient Greece.
The sum of the squares of the two shorter sides is equal to the square of the longest side.
Can you imagine if somebody goes and does this for like geometry class? Yeah, this is like a video that was recorded back in ancient Greece.
It was great to come to the conference
It's
because
the
Dude,
mouth. The mouth
next
is, like, the
year,
one
by
thing.
this time, nothing is going to be real anymore.
my husband.
We don't want to drive gas cars anymore.
Yeah, no more gas cars.
They're from
Yep,
Seattle.
yep. See, bro.
They're from Seattle.
George R.R. Martin calls out producers and screenwriters who change things from the books.
Interesting post by George on his blog. What's this?
Good. Call out, you know, D.B. Weiss and those guys who wrote Game of Thrones and fucked up the last season for all of us. Holy shit, what an embarrassment. I can't watch Game of Thrones anymore because of that last season, dude. If you're going to watch Game of Thrones and you've never seen it before, stop it. You know, season 8, episode 3. After episode 3, it turns to shit. So just watch up to episode 3 of season 8. And Game of Thrones is great. It's fantastic. The rest of it is complete hot garbage.
That was all back in 2022. Very little has changed since then. If anything, things have gotten worse. Everywhere you look, there are more screenwriters and producers eager to take... Like, that's they think they can do a better job than him. No, you can't.
No.
Eager to take great stories and make them their own. It does not seem
fuck
to
them
matter whether the source material was written by Stan Lee, Charles Dickens, Ian Fleming, Roald Dahl, Ursula K. Le Guin, J.R.R. Tolkien, Mark Twain, Raymond Chandler, Jane Austen, or well, anyone. No matter how major a writer is, no matter how great the book is, there's always seems to be someone on hand who thinks he can do it better. Eager.
Yeah, you see this all the time with, like, books. I mean, Stephen King novels are a big one. Like, it's either a fucking fantastic movie or it's a piece of shit. They just did The Dark Tower not that long ago. And, God, that movie was so boring. It was planned to be multiple movies in a franchise. It was terrible. Eoin Colfer's book, Artemis Fowl. Artemis Fowl was one of the best series I ever read as a child. And that movie was complete and utter garbage. It was such shit. Now, if you look at, like, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, like, those were fantastic. They did a great job adapting them and making them into great movies. They should have stopped Lord of the Rings before The Hobbit. The Hobbit was like, I still love it. I still love it. I like those movies. They're good. But I didn't need them. Harry Potter, most of those movies are fantastic. Most of them are fantastic. Now, the Fantastic Beast, 1 and 2 were pretty good. 3, hot shit. Hot, steamy shit in a toilet bowl. And what they're doing now on HBO, where they're making a new Harry Potter series, just stop. Just stop fucking with it. They're destroying the legacy of these great characters.
To take this story and improve on it. The book is the book, the film is the film, they will tell you, as if they were saying something profound. Then they make the story their own. They never make it better, though. 999 times out of 1,000, they make it worse. It's like, you think that you can do it better than Tolkien? Just stop, bro. Like, stop. What are you doing? GRM hates fan fiction? Paste.
I've long been an opponent of fan fiction, taking characters and putting them together in unlikely sexual situations. You know, what I don't know doesn't hurt me, so if people want to do that, fine, but don't send it to me and expect me to prove it or something. Now, fan art, that's fine, that's a whole nother thing.
Rings of Power, bro. Like,
Yeah.
guaranteed, he was probably mad watching Rings of Power. It is like the peak of hubris that you think you are some random screenwriter. They announced the show. Your name isn't even in the motherfucking trailer. They don't even know who the fuck you are. Meanwhile, the dude that wrote a book is getting paid 8 figures for this shit, and you think that you're gonna do it better than him. Well, why aren't they buying your book? That's the power of ego. Yeah, that's what it is.
The shadow, I bid you return.
He is not Sauron. He is the other. The East.
And what sucks is I like the Rings of Power. I actually, I want to know what happens next, and I don't care how much DEI or whatever they put into it. I'm into that world. That's why I watched The Hobbit, even though like I didn't think like they were that great, especially compared to The Lord of the Rings. None of these are as good as that original work that Peter Jackson did. But I'm still gonna watch it. I'm good.
Here's an Australian machete attack. This one took place in a McDonald's.
Australian machete attack.
Shocking.
I guess like Australia is like the Florida of like the rest of the world.
Vision out of Melbourne of another alleged machete attack just days after a landmark ban of the weapon.
Yeah,
They
these
ban
pictures taken
machetes
from
in
inside
Australia?
a bathroom at McDonald's in Truganina.
Inside a
One child
bathroom.
appearing to have a weapon pressed against his throat.
Police have since arrested and charged one of the accused teenagers, but this morning he is out on bail.
Footage has emerged of a 15-year-old boy being threatened with a machete in a McDonald's toilet. At one point, the knife is held to his throat as he's ordered to get down. The vision shows another.
Bro, they should not have let them out on bail. I would fight for like this is a dangerous criminal. This is a dangerous person. We should obviously they got a hold of the weapon that is now legal, which like I don't understand how you make a knife illegal, especially in Australia where everything tries to kill you. But I don't know, man. They shouldn't have let him out. I don't think they should have let him out. Dude had a good lawyer or something, I guess.
Another victim being punched while on the ground. The offenders appear to be in school uniforms. One of the fathers of the alleged perpetrators has spoken out, saying he doesn't think his son will face any real consequences over this, labelling the juvenile justice system as ineffective.
Seeing all these reports,
Okay.
a reasonable person might ask, what exactly is the root cause of the problem here? Who are these teens
It's
and
not the machete's
males
fault.
who are wielding
I
machetes?
can tell you
Where
that.
are the fathers? Instead, they're compelled to report endlessly, day after day, about yet another brutal machete attack that's been committed by nondescript, wayward youths and rowdy teens. Even after the government banned the act of attacking someone with a machete and then banned the act of possessing a machete at all, somehow the attacks have continued. So they're hopelessly confused about how to proceed here.
That night.
Yeah, they're failing on that aspect. Whatever they're doing over there in Australia to try and ban weapons, I mean, maybe don't let the people out of jail. There's a thought. Australia was once a prison colony. I mean, you should just lock people up and, you know, rehabilitate them. But not like in the prison. I mean, they should have to go through like psychological like understanding to like get out and like prove that they've changed. Like a rehab. I don't know. I'm not saying it would work. I'm saying the society would be better off if people were locked up a little bit longer and rehabilitated from the ways that they're acting, like go through anger management and certain things. At least understand like why they're doing it. Is it because their dad's not around? Is it because they're not like in a family structured home? Is it because they're in a poor environment and that's the only way they can do it? Was there, I don't know, a dialect between the people that was, you know, nondescript? It doesn't matter. I still think you should like keep them in jail longer and like have like a rehabilitation program.
Sydney,
Another
he's going like, I've
Australian.
got this big tour coming up, right?
Yeah.
So I can't do this thing where I'm like on water. You know, I've got to be able to have a drink after the show. It's sort of like, you know, help me relax and everything.
Wind
But I
down,
can't be doing 5 or 6 beers a night because you know
sure.
it's going to be like I'll be twice the man after the tour.
Yep,
You know.
yep.
And so I said to him, look, this is what I've been doing lately. You know. So I showed him. I got a water jug. In fact, I took all of the things that I needed to show him backstage. Here's the jug, full to the top with ice. Take your bottle of Silver Patron
Yeah,
and
right.
empty the entire contents over the ice. And now you wait. Put a little bit of passion fruit on top, right? Stir it around, right? Then I take that mixture, pour it over fresh ice, right?
Yeah.
And a little touch of water. Okay, so now you've got the ice has sunk into the tequila.
Yeah,
right? You've actually added fresh water as well, and you've got fresh ice. So there's a large amount of water in this.
Yeah.
And when he sips it, he's like, "Oh wow, that's really light and it's refreshing, and you can do 2 or 3 of those." I said, yeah. So we proceeded to actually knock off the entire bottle of tequila. Right? But he's texting me at 5 o'clock in the morning on his way to Sunrise, going, "I feel fine. I got a few hours sleep and everything. What's the secret?" And I said, "Mate, it's the water." Right?
Wow.
Because you're hydrating as you're drinking, so you can have a little bit of...
Yeah, no, that's not totally retarded. It's not totally fucking dumb. When I drank, I didn't want hangovers, so like the one thing that I would do was keep a bottle of water, a glass bottle of water specifically, in my fridge, and just keep it as cold as possible. And there's something different about drinking out of a glass bottle. A glass bottle of water hits different. And if you drink that like right before you go to bed, chug the whole thing, like you definitely feel a little bit better overall. But to not get hangovers, you just don't drink. It's pretty fucking simple.
Drink, but you're not going to get the killer hangover,
And now he's an alcoholic again.
I love out of like the 75,000 death threats you guys are sending me, like that literally affects me at all. Every single one is literally about being white and the color of my skin and inherently very like racist things. And I'm like, oh, it's so funny. You guys are like love and tolerance, anti-racism, but then it's all you guys do. It's like the silliest thing ever. Me and my friends were talking. It's just so funny. This is literally why no one likes you guys or wants to support you. You're like nuts. This is...
Yeah, there is a lot of hypocritical thinking from like a certain side of the partition. I don't understand why the people who do speak about love and tolerance the most are seemingly the most intolerant. The kind of people who are unable to see others as just human beings and then try and make fun of, like, honestly, I'm going to quote Martin Luther King here, the color of their skin instead of the content of their character. Because I don't know anything about this girl. I really don't. Maybe I should do some more research to find out if she's a decent human being. She seems like a decent human being. She's very attractive. Maybe that leads to jealousy from other people. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, if you're going to be the person who speaks of love and tolerance, maybe try and actually put that into your actions instead of like just talk about it. But I don't know, man. Everybody's different. Everybody goes through things. I don't think people should judge people too harshly, and especially not on the color of their skin.
This is not how mentally stable people act. You know how many successful people have sent me a mean message? Zero.
So she is stating that it comes back to like jealousy. Oh, the hate is because they ain't us, guys.
This 17-year-old podcaster stood on business after former NFL player Pac-Man Jones tried to press him.
How long should somebody go to jail for assault, felony vandalism, disorderly conduct, marijuana possession, felony obstruction?
No
of justice,
days.
public intoxication?
Keep reading all the motherfucking charges. No days.
Well, I'm not claiming that you committed any crimes. I'm just asking how long somebody could go to jail for also misdemeanor assault, alcohol intoxication, terroristic threatening, public intoxication, resisting arrest, and assault on a peace officer. What do we do at this point with somebody like you?
I'm saying, what if I go for another? What if I go for another one?
That's assault. That's assault, brother. That's assault. You don't do that, especially not to a minor. You just adding to that laundry list, bruh.
What do we do with these
You gonna call the police?
I'm gonna call the
Call
police.
the
I'm a
police.
fucking snitch,
Call
man.
the police.
I'm the #1
Call
snitch
the
in Los
police.
Angeles.
Yeah.
You don't want to get arrested again.
I don't mind getting arrested.
I had a
If you
question
keep
about
talking
that.
shit, I might
I'm
get
not talking shit about you. I'm talking
If you
shit
keep
about...
talking shit, you might get arrested.
Hey, man.
Move your
You watch out, man. I ain't scared of you,
Move your
man.
motherfucking hand.
Hey, fuck you. Let me ask you a question. Go to... Hey, sit down, please. I had a question for you.
You talking to?
I'm not intimidated by you.
Get ready for the meanest and
Okay.
funniest.
I've seen that kid before. He's a complete moron. But he did stand his ground there, which, like, you know what? Good for him. Everybody should stand their ground. You shouldn't feel intimidated by people. He is barking up a tree, though. He is barking up a tree by asking that type of stuff. On the other side, that freaking ex-football player or whatever he is a grown-ass man assaulting a minor. Like, dude, you got mental issues. You got mental issues. Like, have you ever tried to argue with a kid? Like, have you ever, like, gotten in an argument with a child? Any normal person wouldn't do that because it's a child. Okay? You look like the fucking idiot when you do that shit.
Video you've ever seen on the internet.
She asked me what my pronouns are. She asked
her breath is delayed. Is cholesterol a gender? Her pronouns are all you can eat, and she identifies as hungry. This is next level stuff. Pronouns are she.
Next.
Pronouns are no. Pronouns are humongous.
Oh my god.
Mayonnaise. Her pronouns are LBS, KG. And then show pronouns are heavy. You should start casket shopping ASAP. Do your veins contain anything other than sugar and cholesterol? Somebody said blood type McDonald's. Don't listen to the haters, you're much bigger than that. Wait an hour. Wait an hour. Her pronouns are hungers.
Any of you see?
Dog. I don't even know, man. I love the comment section sometimes. It can be brutal. It can be fucking, you know, chaotic as hell. But damn, it is funny.
Here, having anything put on your dossier because of the brave movies that you make.
Just watch Joaquin.
Fear is the way that they win, for one. And so keep telling the stories and keep expressing yourself and keep fighting to be who you are.
What is she talking about? These brave movies that Pedro Pascal's making. Gladiator, Fantastic Four, The Intolerable Weight. I don't know. I don't know what this person's talking about.
And I don't
emanating
know,
disgust.
the people that try to make you scared.
Why is he dressed like a Power Ranger?
And fight back.
Look at Joaquin.
And this is a perfect way
I
to
love
do
this.
so.
We are all.
Joaquin looks, he's right next to him. He looks super annoyed at Pedro and like everything he's saying. He's definitely uncomfortable and in like disgust based on his body language.
Joaquin Phoenix right now.
He's not having it.
And don't let them win. Don't let them win.
And Joaquin is just like, will you shut the
Make no mistake, the them in that is us. It's anybody that votes Republican.
Right.
But also, I know we're focused on Joaquin, but in the next one, see if you can see Austin Butler over to the right, because he's like, I literally just came here to bang chicks. And I don't know what I'm doing.
This holiday is also a good reminder, especially for white people, that not everything is for you, and that's okay. If you want to know how to recognize the holiday and acknowledge the holiday, pay a black person. Whether it's a Venmo, a PayPal.
What? No. Juneteenth, yeah. Have the holiday. I don't, what the fuck do I owe anybody? I will be nice to anybody any day of the year. It doesn't have to be a holiday. I will treat you with respect any day of the year. It doesn't have to be a holiday. I will talk to you like a normal human being. It doesn't have to be a holiday. Pay somebody on a holiday?
A Cash App, whether you shop from their store, whether you invest in them through way of Patreon or something else, pay black people. You have to think, we're celebrating our Freedom Day, our emancipation from being enslaved, and we have yet to receive any type of reparations for the many, many, many centuries that we were enslaved and considered property of people and less than human beings.
It's so interesting that we're
Okay. Tactfully responding. I don't owe anybody any money. My parents didn't own slaves. Their parents didn't own slaves. They immigrated. They were immigrants. Yeah. This argument, your argument is invalid.
asking white people who never enslaved other black people are, arguably not racist, although they would argue that you are inherently racist by virtue of being born white. You have to pay black people who never experienced enslavement and the oppression that they speak of historically in this country. Just sit this one out, y'all.
Yeah. I got a movie trailer as like the last one. So just speaking on that, we'll go back to love and tolerance. That doesn't seem too loving and tolerant to like demand that one race pay another race. That doesn't seem too kind and loving to me. That seems more of the same. Like the same thing you're fighting against. You're adding on disparaging another race. So I'm against that. That's complete garbage. That person has, fucked up way of thinking, I guess, man. Maybe they should check into therapy. Anyway, here's some movie.
It's family
trailer
night.
with Kevin James.
You and the kids mean everything to me.
There's something I want to talk about. The diner. With some elbow grease, we could be open with them, huh?
No more worrying that the kids are going to find out how you put food on the table.
Hey, honey.
Everything okay?
It's business as usual.
Let's go. Raymond Hayes, New Jersey's #1 collector of debts.
My kids cannot find out about this. All this time and you haven't told them.
Yeah, here's
You're a good man, Mr. Hayes. But one does wonder what kind of home your children are being raised in.
Why are you bleeding?
No, that's red ink.
It looks like blood.
It does, right?
What's this I hear about you wanting to quit the game?
I care about what I do for a living.
If you leave, you're done.
Get down! Tell me why Dad picked a fight with a pirate.
Get in there, kill them all!
Is Dad John Wick?
I feel like they're trying to make Kevin James more badass than he is.
I
But
think our dad married
he
John
is
Wick.
embracing the bald. I do like that.
What?
I'm just processing a lot right now, and you're being a little aggressive.
Honey, get a gun and let's go get the kids.
Christina Ricci as a badass is totally
We can get through anything.
What a family.
They'll fight back.
You ready for this?
Holy shit.
Is everybody okay? We're scheduling a lifetime of family therapy.
Oh, please, no.
Guns Up. James coming soon. In a theater near you. Okay. Well, guys, we blasted through pretty much all of that. Yeah, we'll keep it short and we'll keep it sweet today here on the Daily Dose of YouTube. I don't know. It looks like a B Kevin James movie. Straight to DVD, I guess. But I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I hope you got a little info. I hope this helped you pass your drive time to work and whatnot. I'm gonna go to bed, and I will see you guys in the next couple of days. So with that, I hope you guys have a great afternoon. Take care and keep yourself safe.